to be here to administer the oath. So, Mr. Steve Roach and Mr. Dennis Tucker, as new members of the Citizens Coinage Advisory Committee, let me give you a little background. Mr. Roach is a numismatic journalist who served as editor-in-chief at CoinWorld. He holds a BA in art history and organizational studies from University of Michigan and a JD from Ohio State University. I'm surprised that Ohio State awarded the JD after he had gone to Michigan. After working as a rare coin specialist at the Heritage Rare Coin Galleries in Dallas, Texas, Mr. Roach practiced law, but he later returned to Heritage to serve as director of the firm's Trust and Estates Department. After a stint at Christie's in New York City as a specialist in the 19th century European paintings department, Mr. Roach reconnected with his love of coins by returning to the Midwest to lead the staff at CoinWorld, first as associate editor and later as editor-in-chief. Today, in addition to his role as CoinWorld's editor-at-large, Mr. Roach operates an appraisal and advisory practice focused on European and American fine art and rare coins. He serves on the board of directors of the International Society of Appraisers. He is a life member of the American Numismatic Association, where he has been recognized with the group's Outstanding Young Numismatist of the Year and presidential awards in 1997 and 2014, respectively. Mr. Tucker is the publisher of Whitman Publishing. While at Whitman, Mr. Tucker has published 11 editions of the Guidebook of the United States Coins, popularly known as the Red Book, long considered one of the most authoritative coin price sources. Mr. Tucker has a degree in political science and is a published author and editor in the fields of numismatics, banking, and financial history, the American presidency, U.S. military history, and other nonfiction topics. His most recent book, American Gold and Silver, U.S. Mint Collector and Investor Coins and Metals, Bicentennial to Date, debuted this summer. Mr. Tucker has served as governor of the Token and Metal Society, a national numismatic group, an advisor to the Board of Governors of Women in Numismatics, and an educational presenter at ANA's annual World's Money Fair, a teacher at the ANA Summer Seminar at Colorado College, and a volunteer for the Civil War Token Society and other hobby groups. So, Mr. Roach, Mr. Tucker, if you'll come forward. Now, it's not required, but Ed Moy started a tradition, so if you choose not to use the Bible, I will at least ask you to sign the inside page as part of our documented history. So, Mr. Roach. Yes. Okay. Please raise your right hand, left hand on the... Okay. I, Steve Roach, repeat after me, okay, will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office.
That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office.
On which I'm about to enter.
On which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I, state your name.
I, Dennis Tucker,
will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
Without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of this office.
On which I'm about to enter.
On which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. you don't. Anyway, go ahead. Excellent. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you need a picture or we're good? We're good. All right, great. Thank you.
Thank you, John.